Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at pitch shift from 4Pockets. Okay, so yeah, it's a pitch shifter. It's a basic pitch shifter. You can choose like if it's mono or a source is stereo. We'll get into this. We'll get into it. Well, I just want to show you what I have done so you can get an idea. So there's a pitch shifter on this Mytosynth here. And there is a pitch, I'll take that off for now. There is a pitch shifter on this Ruiz Maker. And then I have the multi-tap delay from 4Pockets here. I have that on, sorry, not Ruiz Maker. It's not Ruiz Maker. There is a pitch shifter on Ripple Maker. And then there is a multi-tap on Ruse Maker. And XOX here is playing Ruse Maker, so that's just been routed like to XOX like this here. Now, okay, let's see. This is how it sounds without any of the effects plugged in. So here is the, I've got this MIDI'd up by the way, but here is my Mytosynth. And that is from Spider Ice Midas' pack that he released last week, okay, or the week before. And it's available free. If you find my video with this on, you'll find a link to the patches. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, there is also some information from 4Pockets about the limitations of pitch shifter. Okay, so let's have a look at that here. If we open this up, it'll says, please note there are some restrictions. Okay, so I suggest you read that, but there are some restrictions. It only works with sample rates of 44 to 48 and below. And it says, as with most real-time pitch shifters, the effect imposes a 100 millisecond delay due to data processing, etc., etc. So not so noticeable on vocals or lead instruments, but not so useful for shifting drums. Anyway, that said, so there's things you need to consider. Okay, and they want you to know that. However, I think the actual slight 100 millisecond delay is quite nice. It adds a nice effect. So I'm going to play this. So here is, first of all, here is the actual... This is without the shift on. Let's put pitch shifter in. Lovely. So I'll play the thing. So let's take the drums out. So this is Ortony, and Ortony is playing Ripple Maker. So let's put the pitch shifter in on that. And this is detune chorus, but I've made a few more adjustments to the modulation as well. And here is Ruse Maker, and I now will put the multi-tap in. anyway, you see the kind of creative stuff you can do when you start to play with the controls of the pitch shift. It's really nice for creating extra depth and width if you use it subtly, of course. But then you can do some extreme stuff like this, dot detune and things like this. I think it's a good effect from, well, it's another AUV3 from 4Pockets, so it's bound to be pretty cool. I like the multi-tap on the drums. That makes for nice rhythmical, interesting rhythmical things. Yes. Also, as well, before I go, I wanted to show you as well some of the new, another cool thing about AUM that we forgot to mention the other day when I showed you the new features and stuff like that is the new picker for picking the actual instruments and the nodes. Like normally, if you go to Audio Unit Extension or Interapp Audio, there's going to be a big list of stuff, a big long list of stuff, and you might already know what you want. For instance, so if I knew that I wanted, say, I don't know, flipping heck, I can't even remember any blinking what's it, but say Chronica or something. For here, all I need to do is open that search bar by dragging down and type in K-Ron, and there it is. As soon as I start to type it, the instrument is there, and it will load in for you as soon as you tap it. Now that's fantastic. So that's really easy to do. All you need to do is choose whether it's an audio unit or even Interapp Audio. You just drag down, find it. For instance, Mito synth, Mito, and there it is. As soon as you start to type it, it'll find it for you. That is super time consuming, time saving compared to what it was. Anyway, this video was about pitch shift from 4Pockets. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will enjoy messing around with the app. I'll put a link in for the app in the description of the video. And yes. Oh, and all those apps from this old iPad Air 2 were peaking about 43-50% when it was all running, something like that. Pretty good. Okay, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a patron if you possibly can to help support the Sound Test Room. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Ta-da.